But be aware that you have the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself while you are there and anywhere else. Anything that you say can be used against you.
He is the one that we're all afraid of. He's the one that's King Slime. He is in
me, I'm
videos
YSL.
talking about messing with them, you're gonna die. They have 100 round choppers talking about weapons. They said just screw it, take it to trial.
Yeah, they're done.
Social media is a wonderful tool for prosecutors in every indictment we bring nowadays.
They're not making it out.
You know, they still screaming, goddamn, slime this, slime that, but if I get shit,
They got all this on video.
They pull up like right here.
They're not
They
making
get
it
shown it like, you know, sideways behind the car in the street.
Alright, what is up everybody? We gotta talk about this YSL takedown. It's one of the craziest stories as slowly, over 9 years, the state set up wiretaps to monitor Young Thug's crew, documenting every
We all YSL though. Every single one of us.
gesture, and tattoos and photos, captions and emojis were all collected as evidence that Young Thug's label YSL was actually an organized gang enterprise who had been in a 7-year war in Zone 3 Atlanta with the rapper YFN Lucci and his crew. It escalated to robberies and murders. Witnesses got bribed out of testifying, and when rivals caught YSL members in a building, they forced them to strip naked and take photos, throwing up their gang signs.
Yeah, they naked. Ain't nobody trying to grab the gun like, I ain't gonna let him
we don't see none, we don't see none.
right.
And for his power, that all the events Young Thug would put on in the city were actually recruitment events for YSL, who had made so many enemies that DJs got choked out just for playing Young Thug's music. But the biggest insult for police was the whole time Young Thug was leaving hints in the music, bragging about giving the lawyers millions to handle all the killings, or on a gold record.
That nigga had no meat. Why was you looking at his meat? Huh? Why was you looking for meat? Trap Geek don't know what he talking about. J&L, don't make me say it again, bro. Don't make me say it again.
When Young Thug was rapping about, I shot at his mommy, now he no longer mentions me, he was really talking about getting Lucci's house shot up and wounding his mother in the process.
They pull up like right here. They get shown it like, you know, sideways behind the car.
And everything came crashing down 2 months ago on Cleveland Avenue, Young Thug's block, as Atlanta police moved in on a housing complex. They wanted to arrest the YSL member for an armed robbery, but the dude escaped, shooting an officer 6 times before they finally brought him to Fulton County. In 2 days, he got on the phone with Young Thug and asked permission to murder Thug's rival Lucci, who was sitting in the same prison. And while Thug was trying to fly drones past the jail windows to deliver cell phones to his guys, he didn't realize the state was already one step ahead and had planted cell phones with other inmates to listen in on all their calls. Now, we're getting into all this, but first, check out my...
This nigga was flying drones? Bro, does this nigga Young Thug think this is a movie scene, bro? How did he think that a drone was not going to get spotted in a jail facility, bro? This shit is not a movie scene, bro. A fucking drone, bro.
Song of the day, let's go. The zones. Because in Atlanta, music is the currency. It's a place where the suburbs, the mansions, and the slums are all grouped together and divided up into zones that are determined by police precincts. For this particular story, we have to travel southeast to Zone 3. It's home to new stars like YFN Lucci out of Summer Hill and Young Thug, hailing from the infamous Cleveland Avenue corridor. Generally, the more south you go in Atlanta, the more dangerous it gets. Everything from the Chevron to the Exxon gas stations on Young Thug's block is gang territory. It's where YSL conduct their business. You could even find YSL's rivals patrolling these gas stations brazenly in a vlog 2 months ago. And the dude filming had no idea he was on Young Thug's territory with the ops.
this is where we at, man.
Man, look, bro, we on op block. Ain't nothing but slimes around us, bro.
This whole area where we at is still slime shit.
See, most fans know YSL as Young Stoner Life, the name of Thug's label. But that's corporate camouflage for the real name of YSL, Young Slime Life, which over the years had built into a gang syndicate, connected the blood sets across the East Coast, and a sprinkle of Crips from the city. What Thug's been able to do since being famous is incorporate their slang into the music, making it popular, with fans around the world saying slime or slat, meaning slime life at all times. Your slime is your brother, somebody you trust, but also to slime someone out is to do them dirty. It started as a blood term in New York, and traveled along the East Coast.
Y'all heard that? Was that a Glockio beating this? What the fuck?
Their slime is your brother, somebody you trust, but also to slime someone out is to do them dirty. It started as a blood term in New York and traveled along the East Coast. Now Atlanta crews like YSL get the credit for popularizing it. And there's a lot of slime shit that goes down in Atlanta. The state even accused 2 YSL members of passing around phone numbers to orchestrate the murder of one of their own guys 2 months ago. Now that's real slime shit. The merch site where you can buy Thug's clothing is all green colors and slime themed. With
bro, why rappers merch be so doo-doo, bro? I'm still mad at that Gunna merch, bro. What did that nigga Gunna think when he dropped a fake chain on the shirt? What did he think when he made that, bro? Nah, Drake is not the worst. Gunna literally has the worst merch to ever hit the planet, bro. This nigga put a fake chain on the shirt. Who bought that? Dead ass, bro. Where that shit at? Bro, who bought this? What is this? What is this, bro? What is that? Who would cop this, bro? Look up Warner merch though, bro. I just want to see some. We just need good merch out of niggas, bro. Cause did he even try on those? No, this is his official merch. This was on the website. It's out of stock too. Niggas bought this. It's good, bro.
And slime themed, with YSL lingo being heavily branded in the imaging and the music over the years, generating tens of millions of dollars.
Yo, why they lock up
This
the dog,
was also
though?
a way for the government to track the gang's communications on social media. Everything from hand signs to snake emojis and green hearts became identifiers for Atlanta police, who knew Young Thug since he was a kid, when he broke his English teacher's arm, punched him in the face, and was forced to do 4 years in juvie as a result.
Thug punched the teacher in 8th grade. How you got kicked out?
Punch the teacher.
He punched the teacher in the mouth. Bop! Thug, I'm gonna be 100. Thug come from the slum.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, he a real nigga for that. But how did the teacher get his ass beat by an 8th grader? That's cool and all, but so the teacher got his ass beat by an 8th grader, bro?
I'm talking about like the dirt.
Young Thug was a popular kid in and around the Cleveland Avenue area. You could even see him here at the famous Cleveland Avenue functions as he plotted on making it big in rap. And by 2013, Young Thug signed to Gucci Mane for $25,000 and was already dropping hits.
What,
All while
25?
his crew was committing robberies, hijacking cars,
Nigga has the,
gifting him stolen weapons
Summer Walker
that the police knew
contract.
all about. By the next year, Young Thug was famous. And it was confusing because he would wear dresses, saying 90% of his wardrobe was women's clothing. But he had backing from big-time bloods like Birdman, who took him under his wing. It became obvious how serious Thug was when the game tried to instigate a beef with him and ended up apologizing quickly.
Real niggas won't apologize, and shit, it ain't nothing, man. It's all love, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'ma
You
take
made him
that.
say sorry?
It's all good.
Together with Rich Homie Quan, who was also buzzing out of Atlanta.
Wait, why he
they were
stopped
the
wearing
faces
dresses?
of Rich Gang, an unstoppable duo. But by 2015, Rich Homie and Young Thug suddenly split, with clips going viral of Quan calling Thug gay at a concert. The media believed this was the reason they fell apart. But the story goes much deeper.
How does it feel to make a meal when you ain't even signed yet? I'm sitting here like fuck a deal, cause it ain't even crossed my mind yet.
The video you see was on Birdman's private jet. You could see Rich Homie Quan with Soulja Boy and Young Thug all together having a good time. The man you see in the back here was Rich Homie Quan's manager,
Jesus, he
Donovan
got a
Thomas,
lean belly,
who
bro.
also happened to be the leader of the Inglewood family Bloods from the neighborhoods just north of Young Thug's block, Cleveland Avenue.
How is he
Donovan
the leader,
Thomas
bro?
was known in Southeast Atlanta as Nut, and on the surface, Young Thug and Nut were friendly
Young
and even had a
Thug and
business
Nut.
relationship.
What Nut be doing, bro?
But just 3 months later, it all changed. One night in the new year of 2015, Nut was outside a barbershop in Castle Hill, Atlanta, waiting
Nut
to
got
get a haircut.
busted?
And a silver Infinity creeped in
Nut
from
got
the east
busted,
side.
bro.
The car stopped in front of the
Fuck.
barbers, rolled the windows down, and bullets started spraying out, killing Nut and wounding a 14-year-old boy. The 5 people in the Infiniti sedan were all YSL members, and the car itself was traced through a rental car service by the state back to Young Thug's government name, who had rented it out just 3 months before. 2 weeks after the murder, Thug was on a jail call with the leader of the Sex Money Murder Blood set.
What? Young Thug got him killed? Bro, this is what I be talking about with hood niggas. Do these niggas have any type of brain? I am in no way a criminal, but in no way in hell would I want to put a hit on a nigga and rent the car in my name. Do any criminals have any sort of IQ? That's not even like, you don't even have, you don't need a brain for that. You just need common sense. You're gonna rent the car you're gonna do a murder in your government name.
In front of the barbers, rolled the windows down, and bullets started spraying out, killing Nut and wounding a 14-year-old boy. The 5 people in the Infiniti sedan were all YSL.
This one I don't fuck with hood niggas. Tanaya. Listen, Tanaya. Come on. You just turned 17 years old. You don't even live in a hood area. In fact, you were very country, bro. What hood niggas do you know? Huh, little sis? What are you talking about? You don't fuck with hood niggas. Here comes a hood nigga hate. Am I not supposed to hate hood niggas? Hood niggas are not good people. They hood niggas, bro. What do you mean hood nigga hate? I want the hood niggas to build up. Anti-black. Whoa, did you just say all hood niggas are black? Whoa, Jude. Whoa, that's controversial. What you mean anti-black? We talking about hood niggas. I didn't say black niggas. Wow. Wow. So all hood niggas, I mean, everyone who hood is now black. So let me guess, just because I'm black, I'm the only person who steal too? What, just because I'm guessing you assume all white neighborhoods are safe neighborhoods? Huh?
Members, and the car itself was traced through a rental car service by the state back to Young Thug's government name, who had rented it out just 3 months before. 2 weeks after the murder, Thug was on a jail call with the leader of the Sex Money Murder Blood set stationed in Atlanta, saying sacrifices had to be made and soldiers had to fall in order for the battle to be won. It was rumors that Nut had turned state and become an informant for the government, creating turbulence in the blood hierarchy. YSL had to eliminate him quick. 16 days after, Thug posted a video to Instagram saying, "You lie to your family, then get in the courtroom and tell the truth. Y'all need to get fucking killed, bro. From me and YSL."
Damn.
3 months later, Lil Wayne's tour bus would get shot up on the highway in Atlanta. A YSL henchman was arrested for the shooting, with Birdman getting on a tapped phone call with this YSL associate, telling him he did everything he could and to come get his money.
Watch that.
Come out here and get this money. Well, my nigga, you was blessed. You did everything you could do, bro. Strictly business.
See, it was clear to the state that YSL was actively using their power. And back in Zone 3, the killing of Nut had spawned a war that was amplified by the music. YSL had the advantage with Young Thug's position in the music industry, but Nut was mentoring an upcoming rapper named YFN Lucci from Summer Hill, just north of Young Thug's block.
Lucci's still in jail?
And Lucci would mount an offensive against Thug that would escalate dramatically, catching a bunch of YSL members that same year and forcing them to strip naked, saying fuck their gang.
Yeah, they naked. Ain't nobody trying to grab the gun like, I ain't gonna let them strip all my partners right here.
Lucci was also making good music that had practically the whole city of Atlanta in his corner. And he began using the internet to antagonize Young Thug, bragging about how he slept with Thug's fiance, singing about having threesomes with her in songs, then wishing happy birthday corner. Lucci was also making good music that had practically the whole city of Atlanta in his corner. And he began using the internet to antagonize Young Thug, bragging about how he slept with Thug's.
That look like Jada. The whole industry been with her, even me. Okay, wait.
Fiance, singing about having threesomes with her in songs, then wishing happy birthday to one of Young Thug's daughters publicly, even posting a photo of her to his Instagram. But the payback was swift and nasty. Within weeks, Lucci's house got shot up, wounding his mother in the process. At the same time, Young Thug was elevating his YSL guys like Gunna into the industry, growing their family. All while back in Southeast Atlanta, YSL was hijacking, growing their fan base.
That is not Sergio, bro. Who the fuck is that?
Gunna into the industry, growing their fan base. All while back in Southeast Atlanta, YSL was hijacking cars, robbing guns, and gifting them to Young Thug and Gunna, who were moving militant, like it was a war erupting, even getting pulled over in a different county for speeding while riding with a security detail filled with YSL members who were strapped up with AK-47s.
You got dope, you got money, you got guns. Trifecta, okay?
But Young Thug always seemed to get out of trouble, bonding out, dodging the charges, and that same year, dropping a massive record with Juice WRLD. In it, Thug brags about YFN Lucci's mother getting shot, saying, "I shot at his mommy, now he no longer mentions me." But the music was being carefully examined by the APD, and a few months later, tensions escalated further, when Thug found Lucci's car at the world-famous Lennox Mall, and posted a photo of it, saying if it weren't for what Lucci did for his own family, that he would have killed them. But just...
Huh? If I ain't like what you do for your mother and kids, I would have been killed you. I mean, you literally almost killed him, and you literally shot his mother, dude. What are you talking about? Posting this on Instagram is, bro, this nigga has millions of followers, bro. This is what I'm talking about. He has millions of little followers. This nigga posted this.
He did for his own family, that he would have killed them. But just months later, in an interview, Thug said it was all for fun.
Hood niggas literally have zero brain inside their skull, bro. He posted that on Instagram.
And that he wished Lucci nothing but success.
What's going on with you and YFN Lucci? Sometimes I just like to have fun. It's no hard feelings. I hope he get richer than me.
Nigga, you shot his mother.
Through his teeth, because back in Atlanta, Lucci was the target in 2 separate shootings within 2 weeks of each other, as YSL members snuck around Lucci's neighborhood at night and found him filming a music video inside a fenced-in complex. They started taking pot shots at him, with Lucci's crew returning fire in the darkness.
Everybody started shooting. They just started shooting back.
These niggas having casual,
like the area where they were.
Bro, these niggas is having casual warfare, bro, and then speaking about it on Vlad TV, bro. Vlad gotta be the police, bro. This nigga is talking about his warfare on Vlad TV.
Coming from, but it like they was outside the gate. Somebody shot my fucking road rush who were with us, man. Nigga ass on the ground, shooting on the fucking ground.
All while this was going on, the younger YSL members were expanding operations into the northeast side of the city, breaking into railroad depots, looking for shipping containers, and robbing them of their contents, posting photos of these lists on their phones of all the crews they were at war with, and that same year, traveling to the graveyard where Nut was buried, and spray painting Slat in big green letters all over his tombstone.
Only thing y'all nigga got more than us is dead now. Blood, we wrote this shit in blood.
I probably had it before slime.
And we also wrote it on nigga tombstone.
It was only a few months later, one of YSL's most prominent members had just beat a murder conspiracy case. You know him as the rapper Yak Gotti, who in 2015 was caught with rifles speeding on the highway on the way to do a retaliation hit. After another YSL member was shot and beat up at the Magic City strip club, the two picked up rifles, then got into a high-speed chase with police, crashing into a guardrail. Yak Gotti did 4 years in federal prison as a result, and was now free and building up a rap career with Thug's backing. And just before Halloween, they found Lucci's car again at Lennox Mall. And Gotti decided to take a...
Bro, does this nigga YFN Lucci want to die, bro? Why does this nigga try to move like a regular nigga when he has been shot at 10 plus times? How is this nigga back at the mall? Does this nigga want to die, bro? When is he gonna realize you are not a regular nigga there trying to kill you, bro? How is he back at the mall? What does this old ass nigga even have to do at the mall? He's almost, is he not 32? How old is he?
Again at Lenox Mall. And Gotti decided to take a photo standing on top of the car.
My nigga.
Charging battery.
He's 30. Bro, my nigga, how is this nigga always at the mall, bro? What is he doing at the mall? What could he possibly be doing at the mall, bro? Gatekeeping the mall for niggas. I'm just confused on what does he keep going back to the mall for, bro? That's hard for a photo though, ain't it? This cool, but like, my nigga, where the fuck is Lucci at?
Flipping the middle finger. When Lucci caught wind of it, Gotti turned the photo into a single cover. It was great for promo, but equally good for the police, who were quietly documenting every social media post. They would later reveal Gotti as one of the 5 members riding in the car the night of Nuts' murder at the barbershop. And this photo on top of Lucci's car, in the state's eyes, proves that Gotti was actively making threats on behalf of YSL. And just a few months after Gotti took that photo, back in Atlanta, Lucci and some YFN members were riding in his Maybach, driving in the southwest side, Oakland City, Little Baby's neighborhood. They were looking for enemies, and when they found some, the YFN...
Wait, so he's saying Little Baby in it too? Little Baby in this? Little Baby might have a RICO coming?
YFN members were riding in his Maybach, driving in the southwest side, Oakland City, Little Baby's neighborhood. They were looking for enemies, and when they found some, the YFN guys started shooting from the Maybach. The people they were shooting at sprawled out for cover, ducked, and shot back, hitting one of Lucci's guys in the head as he clung onto the Maybach doors. His own guys pushed him out the car and drove off, leaving him to die in the street.
Adams was killed in a gun battle.
Bro, what? So you die and your mans push you? You die, you going to hit with your mans, you get hit, they push you out the car? What? Why did they push him out? What else are they supposed to do? Why did they push him out?
The car and drove on the head as he sprawled out for cover, ducked, and shot back, hitting one of Lucci's guys in the head as he clung onto the Maybach doors. His own guys pushed him out the car and drove off, leaving him to die in the street.
Adams was killed in a gun battle that developed, then a short distance from the scene was dumped from the Maybach.
Treated like trash, some would say.
This failed drive-by triggered a 112-count RICO indictment of Lucci and his entire crew. The district attorney, who was only elected in January of that year, had been promising to go after any and all rappers with mob ties. She was doing exactly that.
These people that are committing violence, I'm taking a hard stance on them. In prison is where they're headed.
News of Lucci's takedown hit Atlanta hard as police intercepted direct messages of YSL members talking about how the state was trying to indict them on a specific body. They were talking about Nuts' murder. And to the government's surprise, the YSL members they were monitoring kept posting to social media talking about wartime. It's time to lace up. Something that baffled APD, who couldn't believe the online antics were continuing.
The brazen attitude they have, it's amazing what they're willing to put on social media.
They're gonna bring him to the hospital. He got shot while he was doing a drive-by.
Just 2 months into the next year, 2022.
So if you get shot,
Fulton County,
so if you want to drive by as a hood nigga, you get hit, you just have to die, bro. Cause like, what can you do? Like, you literally just have to die. That is crazy, bro. He got shot in the head. Even if he didn't get shot in the head, let's say he gets shot in, like, let's say he get hit in the shoulder twice, you would still need to go to the hospital. But what would you say?
Prison. A guard opened 2 jail doors simultaneously, leaving Lucci alone and exposed. He was attacked by a YSL member who started stabbing him with a homemade shank. But Lucci survived, and the next month, the mother of Young Thug's child was murdered in Atlanta.
They laughed. She laughed. They laughed at us when they drove off in the car still shooting. They laughed while my sister was on that ground.
Most believed it was retaliation for the attack on Lucci, but it was actually just a freak coincidence. A random argument at a bowling alley that led to someone pulling the trigger and killing Young Thug's baby mama, which shows you how violent Atlanta was getting. Local journalist George Cheedy says this is only the beginning of a systemic takedown of rap crews in the city that are tied to violence.
It's gonna get worse?
I think so. Like I said, there are other prosecutions coming. They're
still shoot.
She got killed over bowling, bro. Bro, this nigga Lucci cannot catch a break, bro. This nigga need to give it up. This nigga has got anything possible to happen to him, bro. This nigga need to give that shit up. Bro, what?
With a homemade shank. But Lucci survived, and the next month, the mother of Young Thug's child was murdered in Atlanta.
They laughed. She laughed. They laughed at us when they drove off in the car still shooting. They laughed while my sister was on that ground.
Most believed it was retaliation for the attack on Lucci, but it was actually just a freak coincidence. A random argument at a bowling alley that led to someone pulling the trigger and killing Young Thug's baby mama, which shows you how violent Atlanta was getting. Local journalist George Cheedy says this is only the beginning of a systemic takedown of rap crews in the city that are tied to violence.
It's gonna get worse?
I think so. Like I said, there are other prosecutions coming. They're gonna be chock-a-block every month or two, probably for years, until the murder rate starts to fall.
See, Georgia is one of only 7 states with RICO laws at the state level, and they've been taking down crews left and right. First, the feds arrested Rallo, who they claim was charting planes carrying millions of dollars worth of weed across state lines. Then the state took down Hood Rich Pablo and 25 of his guys on a RICO stint in Zone 6. Then last year, the DA nabbed YFN Lucci, and this year, they took down Young Thug and YSL. With 200 pieces of evidence the state is ready to present. You're gonna see serious discussions on what's classified as art versus what the government can use in your music against you. That's it for this video. Leave me a comment on
Yo, is 4PF safe, bro? Is 4PF safe, bro? Cardi next? Bro, Atlanta. Yo, that woman right there. That woman right there, bro. She's on a mission. She's on a mission, bro. She's on a mission, bro. Bro, let's be honest though. Gunna not about no action though. They using his lyrics on him in court. He is not about, okay, Young Thug might be an accessory to murder. He got a murder vehicle. But Gunna is not on no action. He's literally on 0 action, bro. This nigga not doing shit.